Look who's back, y'all. The old Wavetek 3001. Revenge of the Wavetek, we'll call this episode. Got it to the site this morning to start using it this morning and got greeted with something new. Watch. Turn it on, it does come on, makes power, or generates a signal. External flashes like it should. But wait, it never stops flashing. Never stops flashing. It should stop flashing here just a few moments, and never does. No matter what frequency you go to or anything like that, never stops flashing. So let's have a look under the hood. Alright, took the cover off of it, and I've already looked at this once while I was on the site. Of course, I didn't have my manual or nothing like that with me, so it really was no use. But I did find an auto-lock LED right here, if you can see it. This is on the M39 module. But watch, if I take this connection off, if I remember right here, just turn you so you don't look like we're in a Batman video, the auto lock goes away. Interesting. And we go down to 0.001% accuracy. So it's down working, not like it should be under precise, but as soon as I plug that back in, I get that light back. So let's find the manual, which is right here. Wavetek, imagine that. I love that chevron design for Dr. Pepper. Alright, so let me find the schematic, look up M39, see what exactly it is. I think I have an idea what it is, and I kind of have an idea what's going on here in the back of my mind. But let me get the schematic selected, let me kind of peruse it a minute, and then we'll come up with a game plan and I'll bring you right back. Okay, okie dokie? By the way, still flashing. Be right back. Here's the block diagram of the signal generator. And here is the module. It is the external reference module. Makes sense, don't it? 10 megahertz external, flashing external. So the 10 megahertz external reference is saying, hey, I don't have nothing. It doesn't like whatever it's seeing. Anyway, this is option number 5. And if you look here, the signal flow comes through here, the external reference comes back down to option 6, the M40 high stability reference, 5 megahertz. So that's the M40 right here. So when we unplug this, this goes into lock. Then everything's happy, except it's just not under the high stability oscillator. So what I need to do is get under the bottom, and let's double check these voltages right here. 2, 4, and 3. That's the plus 7.3, minus and positive 18 volts, and then on the high stability reference, 27 volts, plus 18, and plus 7.3. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's do that before we get mad into tearing a lot of stuff apart. So I'll bring you back in just a minute. Alright, if y'all don't mind me going kind of guerrilla style on this camera, who bent my meter probe? What's up with that? Anyway, let's look up the option M5 M39 reference module. Let's check these voltages right here. So pin 2 should be 7.3 volts. As soon as I can remember which one is which. I can't remember. Hang on a second. Give me a second. Third module down. So 1, 2, here's the M39. So here is pin 2. 7.3 is measuring 7.26. That's 18 volts, that's correct. Minus 18, that's correct. So the next module is this guy. So this is the high stability oscillator right here. That is going to be the M40 module. So I'm looking at pins 2 and 3 for 7, 3, and 18. So here's pin 2, 7.25, close enough. In pin 3, there's 18, and that's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This should be 27, and I'm not seeing 27 volts unless I miscounted. Pin 10 plus 27. Am I counting this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As much as excited as I am that this is right, alright, nothing there, nothing there. That's almost got to be 27. So, where does the 27 volts come from? Boy, this is like deja vu, isn't it, guys? Pin 10. Let's go up to the power supply again. 27 volts comes out of pin 1. So let's flip this dude over. Hope y'all don't mind me going rogue. It's just the only way I could get this in the shot. So, oh! Alright. Been here before, hadn't we, guys? This power supply, I think, is going to need some love. Let's remember how this power supply worked. Ground. So pin 1 is opposite ground. So can y'all see? This is 9. So this is pin 1. So I have 25 volts there. Looks like a gray wire. 25 volts. So I have my 27 coming out of the power supply. So do I miscount, or do we have an open connection somewhere? Don't know. I'll have y'all back in frame here in just a second. Give me just a second. I only got 2 arms. Good Lord had 2 arms. He gave me 2 arms. So let's do this again. It's supposed to be pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That doesn't show any voltage. Neither does that gray. There's 5 volts on this gray. See if we can find. I need to find 27 volts. Here's the numbering right here of the pins. Right here. So here's the reference slug right there. So if you turn it around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So that is pin 10 right there. So I was right. It is pin 10. I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn or nothing. I'm just saying. It's 1, 2. The screw separates the rows. Okay. So I know this is a module. This is a module. So they're saying this is pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's no 27 volts on there. So let's have a look at what we got going on here. Here's the power supply cable that's coming in here. So here's the first one. There's just no 27 volts on here. I just don't think it is. So once again, I'm going to put you down a minute and I'm going to double check. Well, you know what, I ain't going to put you down. People don't like getting put down. Let's have another look. 27, pin 10. Well, let's come over here. Let's find another board that may have 27 on it. So I'm looking. Just give me a minute. I'm looking. I'm looking. Let's go back over to the power supply. Let me excuse me. I can almost get to it through that hole. Move the chassis back down. Dangerous, wouldn't you say? Let's remeasure this. This is 25 volts. So what else we got? We got 18 volts. 27, 18 plus. Should be another 18 plus. Okay. Looking for a minus 18 on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your minus 18. Then there should be two minus 18s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another minus 18 right there. Then the next one should be a minus 27 volts. Which I don't think there is. Got this big green wire, whatever that is. 7, 8, 9. The big green wire, I can't measure it. So, it says we have 27 volts there. But it's not making it to that module. What's up with that? We have a bad connection right here. Well, it pulled out. I think that's our problem. Let me fix that and I'll bring you back. Oh, I didn't show y'all the problem. So I used these needle nose here to do the old tug test. And there is the minus or the 27 volt lead right there. And it pulled right out. So let me turn this dude off. Let's pull this plug and see if we can pull that pin. We'll resolder that wire on there, and I bet that'll fix our problem. Be right back. Alright, to pull that pin, this is a Molex connector, and you'll notice it's hard to do with one hand. Let me turn this bad boy. I don't like twisting it too much. We have lucked out again here, guys. Oh, come on now. Let's get hurt. Anyway, you just have to look at my fingernail. Right there where my fingernail is, there's a little clip, little pin, little ear tab. You just depress that tab and the pin will just fall out backwards. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to resolder that pin back on there. And I'll bring you back and we'll see if it's fixed it or not. Alright, y'all, there's the pin right there. That's the pin. And I'm just going to tack solder that lead into there. I'm not going to get all fancy schmancy with it. But I believe that's the problem right there. We'll find out. Let me tack that in, put it back together, and let's find out. I'll be right back. Alright, in the interest of you guys watching this stuff and like, hey, how do you do that? I'm going to let y'all be in the main view, and I'm going to try to solder this from standing sideways. Here we go. Yeehaw. Let's see, are y'all in the field of view? I do not know. The camera. Oh heck, hang on. Push the wrong button. Alright, here we go. Let me see what this looks like. Oh yeah, here we go. Soldering at its best, y'all. This is probably going to just pop on me and fall off. Yeah, I think I got it. Yoo-hoo! Probably a little on the warm side. Tug test, okay. Alright. my Radio Shack. Where you at? My Radio Shack's vintage solder. So, alright, let's put this dude back in there. It probably broke the other day when I was manhandling this power supply and all this stuff together. Then it rode around the back of the truck for about 4 days. That didn't do it any good, so when you're old like this thing here, you don't need to be riding around roughshod the back side of a truck. Alright. So let me get you out of the cradle. Put the viewfinder back over here, widen the field out a little bit. Alright. Place your bets now is oh, what's that guy? Ivan on Pine Hollow. Pine Hollow. Can't talk. Throat hurts. Pine Hollow Auto Diagnostics. That's what he says. Place your bets now. Here we go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick that up just a little bit. I don't like it laying flat down. So I'm gonna put you aside for a second. Sorry about the shaky cam. Trying to keep the grass from growing on it, or the paint from drying. All right, here we go. Will it work, or will it blow up? Here we go. I'm gonna add a lock on there, but it may lock here in just a second. Let's see. It may not even been the problem. I was hoping it was. But I think, if I understand right, this has to warm up a certain amount of time, then it gets an OK signal to say, hey, lock. So, I don't know. We'll see. I guess while we're waiting, we can turn it on its side. Turn it on its side and see if we got that 27 volts. See if I was dreaming. Was I right? Here we go. Gray pin right here, I think. Getting field of view. Now we got 25 volts, 26 volts. So it should lock. So it's just got to warm up before it locks. So come on, big boy. Show me what you got. I want to see that light go solid red. Solid red anytime now. Look! Solid red. Ta-da! What we want. Another successful repair. Broken power 27 volt connection right there. Woohoo! That takes care of that video. Revenge of the Wavetek. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed that. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. God bless.